Assalamu alaikum to all my students. This is Abstracts Online Support Program and your class is second year. Okay, so today you will learn Taylor's and Maclaurin series. This is very interesting topic and you will study these two topics in your university as well. Okay, so from the basics of these two things. So we will start the lecture, and this lecture contains exercise 2.8. okay, and resources I'm just using textbook and internet, and you can see the page number from 95 to 101 in your book, in your textbook, so you can easily read the theory of Taylor and Maclaurin series, although that I have covered all the things. Now you can see that Taylor's and Maclaurin series, this is the theorem that this is a series. Okay, a Taylor series is a series expansion, means this is a series that is expanding, means for example f of a, f dash a means first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, and so on, and then f of a, x minus a square, x minus a cube, and so on. Okay, it will goes to raised to the power, and means another term we have to go. So this is a series, a one-dimensional Taylor series, an expansion of a real function of x about a point x is equal to a. So this is at the point. Okay, this is at the point, means we have to stick with the point x is equal to a. This is called. Okay, but for what is the difference between Maclaurin's and Taylor's? Maclaurin is also a Taylor series because it is also an expansion in, like you can see that, but if f of x is equal to this thing, then f of x is equal to just only the function is only just rotating about the 0, means f of 0 first we find, then f dash 0 of x, then f double dash 0, and so on. Okay, and Maclaurin, who was Maclaurin? Taylor was also a mathematician, so it is a little quiz. You can search it down, because searching is very necessary nowadays. You can search it down that who is Taylor in mathematics. Okay, this is your quiz. And Maclaurin, I am just telling that is Maclaurin series after the name of a Scottish mathematician, Colin Maclaurin. Okay, so because of this name Colin Maclaurin, like Newton's gravitational theorem, so this is also the name of the mathematician, Scottish mathematician. And where is Scott? There is a Scotland nearby the United Kingdom, England. Okay, so Scottish mathematician Colin Maclaurin, he invented this series. Okay, so we are just formally start exercise 2.8. okay, now you can see that this is from your book, that f of x plus h is equal to f of x plus h f dash x plus, this is, you can see the formula of Taylor series, and you can see the formula of Maclaurin series. Okay, you can see that in Maclaurin series only 0 is adding. Okay, so f of x, h, f dash x, and so on. Okay, now question number 1, it has 5 parts, and in all 5 parts we have to apply the Maclaurin series, not Taylor series, but for the sake of Maclaurin series we have to make the Taylor series. Okay, so that's why Maclaurin series is required. Now apply the Maclaurin series to expansion to prove that, means you have to prove that ln 1 plus x is equal to x minus x square upon 2 plus x cube upon 3 minus x raised to the power 4 upon 4 plus so on. You have to prove this thing, it will be goes to this expansion. Now what we need to find for the Maclaurin series, we need f of x, and we have f of x. F of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to ln 1 plus x. Okay, now we need f of 0. So you know that, just put the value of x is equal to 0. So f of 0 is equal to ln 1 plus x is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, and ln 1 is equal to 0. You can put it down from the calculator. Okay, you can calculate from the calculator that ln 1 is equal to 0. Now second thing, f dash 0. So first we need to find f dash x, and after that we put the value of x is equal to 0. So first we need to find f dash x. So what is f of x? F of x is this. F dash x means just ln derivative. Ln box derivative is 1 upon box derivative. Ln box 1 upon box 1 upon 1 plus x and box derivative. Box derivative means 1 plus x derivative is means 1 0. 1 derivative is 0 and x derivative is 1. Okay. Now for f dash 0, just put it x is equal to 0. So 1 upon 1 plus 0. So 1 upon 1 is 1. Okay. Now for this second derivative, again we need to derivate this thing. So f double dash x. So 1 upon 1 plus x, I can write 1 plus x raised to the power minus 1. Why? Because I want to put the formula of power rule. What is power rule? All the three things you know. First just write the power, means minus 1. 1 I didn't write. And then decrease the power with 1 from the original function, means minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. And derivative of under the power. Derivative of under the power 1 plus x derivative is 1, because 1 derivative is 0 and x derivative is 1, and 0 plus 1 1. So I didn't write 1 here. Okay. Now for this f double dash as 0, we have to just put it x is equal to 0. Okay. So minus is same, 1 plus x is equal to 0 and 1 plus power something is 1. So minus 1 is the answer of f double dash. Now for this thing f triple dash 0, you can see that first of all we have to derivate this. So minus minus plus 2 1 plus x raised to the power minus 3. You can see 2 1 plus x raised to the power minus 3, and the derivative of under the power is 1. So I didn't write. Okay. Now for f double dash as 0, f triple dash 0 means third derivative. So that's why this topic is come after the higher derivative. Okay. So 1 plus 0 is 2. So then fourth derivative, then you can see. Now by the formula, what is the formula? F of x is equal to f of 0, and this is the formula. Okay. Now f of x, this is the formula. F of x means ln 1 plus x. This you can see. Okay. F of 0, what is the value of f of 0? F of 0 is 0. You can see here. Okay. Now x f dash as f dash 0 means first derivative after the putting the 0. What is f dash 0? That is 1. Okay. So x is same from the formula, and f dash 0 is 1. X square upon 2 is same, and f double dash 0 is minus 1. You can see x cube upon 3 factorial is same from the formula. F triple dash 0 is what? Yes, 2. Okay, and so on. We move on for derivative. So after the simplification, 0 is, I am just omitting. X1 is x minus plus minus x square upon 2 multiplied by 1. 2 factorial means 2 1s are 2, x cube, and 3 factorial means 3 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1. 2 is same. Okay, so we can cancel 2 by 2. So only 3 1s are 3 is remaining, and we can cancel 2 3 are 6. Okay, only 4 is remaining. So you can see that ln 1 plus x is equal to x minus x square upon 2 plus x cube upon 3 minus x raised to the power 4 upon 4 plus so on. Means next, what will be the next term? The next term will be x raised to the power 5 upon 5. Okay. So this is the proof of question number 1 part 1. I'll do question number 1 part 2 as well, but after that part 3, part 4, part 5 you have to do. Okay. So part 2 I am doing. Now you can see f of x is cos x. Cos of x. First we put f of 0. F of 0 cos 0 is 1. Then first derivative, second derivative, third derivative, fourth, the fifth, sixth, and you can carry on. Okay. So cos x derivative is minus sin x. Minus sin x is minus cos x. Minus cos x is minus minus plus sin x. Sin x derivative ये चलता ही रहता है. ठीक है. It will go to the infinite terms. Cos x का derivative minus sin x and so on. Okay. Now after putting the value of x is equal to 0, so f dash 0 is minus sin 0 is 0. Okay. Minus cos 0 is minus 1, and you can see. So by the formula, I'm just putting the formula. F of 0 is 1, f dash 0 is 0, and you can see. So cos of x is equal to 1 minus x square upon 2 factorial and so on. This is the proof that we have. Done. So it is very easy exercise, easy questions. Okay. So part 3, 4, 5 are homework, and this is same as part 1 and 2. So you have to do at your home assignment. Okay. Now question number 2, show that cos x plus h is equal to this, and this is the factorial sign. Okay. Factorial means 2 factorial means 2 1s are 2. Okay. Now f of x is equal to what? And evaluate cos 61 as well. Okay. f of x is equal to cos x. Why? Because the function is cos of x. So cos of x function is okay. So I just took the first derivative. Cos of x means minus sin x. Minus sin x derivative is minus cos x, and third derivative is sin x. Okay. So by the Taylor series. Why? Because it is from the point h is included. So by the Taylor series, f x plus h, because there is no zero here. You can see there is no zero. Okay. So x plus h is equal to cos x, and f dash x is equal to minus sin x, and all the thing. Okay. Now minus sin x, 2 factorial is same. This is same. So we have proved this thing is equal to this. We have proved it. Okay. Now what is evaluate cos 61? You can see that cos we can increment, little increment is 1 radian, means pi by 180, 0.0175 radian, and x is 60. Okay, 60 plus 1 is 61. So cos 61 we can take it out. So now just put it down in this series. X value is equal to 60 and h value is equal to 0.01745 radian. You can see here. So by the calculator you can see the result 0.4848. Now question number 3, this is same as question number 2, but I am doing okay. Why? Because of ln. Okay, 2 raised to the power x plus h, we have to prove that this is it will be equal to this series. So now what is the function? 2 raised to the power x. So let f of x is equal to 2 raised to the power x. You have learned that any general exponential per derivative is a raised to the power x, derivative is a raised to the power x ln a. So a raised to the power x is derivative is a raised to the power x ln a. What is ln a? ln 2. Okay. So this is the derivative of first. Now second derivative ln 2 is the what? ln 2 is the coefficient. So it is outside from the operator. So 2 raised to the power x, again the same thing. Okay. So this is ln 2 whole square, 2 raised to the power x. Third derivative ln 2 whole cube, 2 raised to the power x. Okay. Now Taylor series. This is the formula of Taylor series. Okay. F of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to this, 2 raised to the power x. H is same. F dash x means, you can see that f dash x means 2 raised to the power x ln 2, and h is square upon 2 factorial as it is. F double dash means, you can see here, and okay, last term. So you can see that 2 raised to the power x is common in all terms. So I'm just taking the common. So this is proof 2 raised to the power x plus h is equal to this. So this is question number 3, and the exercise is finished. So you can do the home assignment. But if you have any problem, any query, so you can ask regarding in your maths period. Thank you for your attention. Allah Hafiz.